Anyway, we've had a lot of requests for how to order from Bricklink, specifically in conjunction with the new instructions that we've been featuring the last several episodes from Omaha Brick, and also the new downloadable instructions from Brickmania. So we're going to show you how to do it. It's really easy and simple, and it will change your life. It'll also hurt your wallet a little bit as well, because the temptation to get these instructions and then send off the parts is just pretty hard to swear off. It's a sickness. Don't ask me how I know.
It's a plague.
Anyway, you've got to get a Bricklink account. You go to www.bricklink.com and you'll open an account. It's free. And I think that's what we're on right now. I've logged into it. And then the other thing you need to do is get your downloadable instructions. So I'm clicking over here to Brickmania. And when you get your Brickmania download digital building instructions, it'll look something like this. And you'll go down here and you'll go ahead and download the zip file, which thankfully I've already done. And where is it? There it is. So we're going to open the zip file, and you'll see that there's a file folder for the Black Panther. We click on that, and what you're going to need and what you're going to copy and put into Bricklink is, well, who would have thunk it? The Bricklink list text document. It's an XML file. So we've got that. We're going to put that on hold. We're going to go back, if I can figure how to do it on Joshua's machine, to, okay, I'm lost.
Hit Brave down there.
Where's Brave?
Right there.
That's Brave?
No, the lion.
The lion.
And then you go to Bricklink.
All right. So we're going to go to Bricklink. And you'll want to go to, you've logged in now, you want to go up here to this little heart that says Want. And then you're going to get a drop down menu. You want Wanted List. Double click that. And wait for the magic to happen. We're in a rural area, so our internet is often screamingly slow. And okay, we get a nice little ad there. We don't care about that. Why do we have this? What have you done?
Just hit Wanted List.
I did, and it came up with that.
It's still loading right there.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, we have Wanted List. You're going to create up here where it says Create New List. Click on that. You want to name your list. We're going to call it, since we're talking about the K2 Black Panther tutorial, we're going to call it the K2 Black Panther I can't spell, tutorial, and then we're going to hit Create Wanted List. And there it is, the K2 Black Panther tutorial. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is go back to Brickmania, and sorry, I'm not used to Joshua's machine.
There's nothing different about it. It's the same operating system.
I just downloaded,
This one right there.
Okay, so we open up the Black Panther, and we're going to open up the Bricklink list. And you're going to see it looks something like this, with lots of numbers and letters and crazy things. We're going to select all, which you won't let me do. Don't laugh at me now, because I am a boomer, and so we'll just copy and, okay, so I've selected it all. I'm now going to right click. I'm going to copy this, and this is where the magic happens, folks. All right. So we go back to Bricklink. Now, we're going to go over here, and we're going to attempt to download all those, upload all those instructions into the file we just created on Bricklink. So we're going to go upload, and
drag or drop. Browse for a file. You need to browse for a file.
Something's not right.
You
I'm sorry. You don't want to hit upload down here. I'm sorry, you want to hit upload up here.
What? Why do you want to do that? You're totally getting out of the wanted list.
Okay, now you've got to add to your, over here you want to get the wanted list we just created. Remember that was the K2 Panther Black Panther tutorial. Now we're going to take our file that we copied and, alright, we lost it somehow. Alright, you can edit this, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Alright.
What's the problem?
I got to get back to the thing where I had the file, where I had the Bricklink file that I copied.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Now what we need to do is go to Brickmania, the file that we copied, and get it punched or placed into our K2 Black Panther tutorial wanted list. So we're going to go here to upload Bricklink XML format, and then we're going to click and we're going to paste all the stuff that we just copied from our Bricklink, from the Brickmania parts list. Alright, the next thing we do is we go to proceed to verify items. And we sit here. This usually takes a minute or two. There are probably other ways to do this. This is the way that I figured out that works for me. Now, you'll see you have a list of all the parts. Now, you can painstakingly go through and check all that. I wouldn't. I just would assume that everything worked the way it was supposed to, and there's a list of all your parts. Now, do you have any idea how long it would take you to input all these? A lot. So right now, I'm just giddy with excitement. Then, we're almost done. We need to go down here to the bottom, and we want to hit add to wanted list. So we're gonna, and remember with the wanted list that we selected was the Black Panther K2 Black Panther tutorial. So we want to add it to that list. So we click down there at the bottom in the right hand corner, and it says, wow, item successfully added. So now we're going to click on this, which says view K2 Black Panther tutorial. You know, I thought this was pretty simple before I started explaining it, but it actually, it's intuitive and it flows pretty well. So now here's a list of all of our parts that we need as it appears in our wanted list, which we've entitled K2 Black Panther tutorial. Now the fun part. We go to buy all.
Don't you want to hit easy buy?
I don't have easy buy yet, bro man.
Oh.
And it's doing its thing. And it's going to come up with a list of Bricklink stores. Hopefully.
It usually takes a minute.
Now, up here you've got store filters. I always buy, being in the United States, I buy from USA, and I want to buy in US dollars. There are stores all over the world. The problem with if you're buying from a foreign country is the postage can sometimes be prohibitive. In fact, you're going to find every buyer you buy from, postage and tax sometimes gets, you almost pay as much postage and tax sometimes as you do for the parts. So it's best, if you can, to buy from the fewest number of Bricklink buyers you can buy from. And even though the prices from some seller in Thailand or Vietnam or whatever might be enticing, by the time you throw in the extra mailing and the time it's going to take to get to you, it's probably not worth it. So I just go ahead and go for USA in US dollars. Now there's a list here of 1 million Bricklink stores. We want to go to auto select. And what this does, and it's just magical to me, it will figure out in a matter of a few minutes the least number of stores and the least expensive way, including postage and handling, that we can buy these pieces. So let's hit auto select. Down here it has an option for selecting stores when the item price is lower than a store minimum buy. I don't do that. You might end up paying more because the store requires, say, $5 or $10 worth of a purchase. So I don't do that. So we hit start, and you'll see it's calculating, and in a minute we'll have 3 or 4 Bricklink stores that will appear, that between them will have all the pieces we need for this K2 Black Panther build. All right, I'm sorry, we got one more step. It says down here, congratulations, you have found all your wanted list items. We now want to hit auto select, and that will actually pick all the stores. And I unclick that. And now it says it's searching through store inventories, and it says no store was found. This is interesting. All right, so, oh, here they are, right here. Sorry. They found it in 3 stores. City of Lost Bricks has 97 parts. Doug's Brick Emporium has 12. And Brick Vibe has 33. So all the item prices you'll see there, $67.25. So that's what the pieces actually will cost, which is a heck of a lot less than the actual kit would have cost. And then you go to create carts, because we want a cart for all these, and then I'm just going to do one. You'll hit checkout for each one of these sellers, and the seller will automatically figure the tax and usually the shipping and handling. Sometimes, okay, it's still loading. Sometimes they'll invoice you if they don't know, okay, this guy is an invoice. You'll have to hit proceed to checkout, and then he'll send you an invoice after he's figured up the shipping and handling and sales tax. It's a little iffy, I know, but as a rule, pretty much all the sellers that are on Bricklink are very, they're reasonable. You're looking at $6-7 shipping and handling, sometimes less, sometimes more, depends on the amount of your order. And the sales tax, of course, is just whatever your sales tax is. And here in Tennessee, we have a pretty bad sales tax of 9.75%. So you go ahead and you check out. Almost all the sellers exclusively use PayPal, and you sit back and you wait for the pieces to come. And the pieces usually come fairly quickly. Some of these sellers are amazing. I've ordered on a Saturday and Tuesday. My package is here. So, and all the sellers are very concerned about getting good reviews. So they tend to be very fast shippers. And that's pretty much all there is to it. If you have more questions, let us know. That probably wasn't the smoothest explanation ever done on how to order from Bricklink, but you got the nuts and bolts. And if I didn't make any sense, there are plenty of other videos telling you how to do this all over the YouTubes. The YouTubes. Yeah, so there you have it. If we need to do more and explain more, let Brickafit know. And I think that pretty much is gonna take care of it.
What do people do if they order